Okay, check. Can't win when you play dirty, child. I've been saying that all night. I've been saying that all night. I've been saying that all night. Yeah. And I saw, I tuned in briefly. Let me turn this sound off over here. Get the chat popping. We have a call-in number too, y'all. We're gonna play with a call-in. I'm gonna see if trolls gonna call in or if the real supporters gonna call in. Thankfully, I can barely talk, so you know that works. Did that work? Okay, that works. So I'll put this in the chat. And there's a lot of chat. And then I'm going to how we gonna make it fit? I need to make it fit. I need to make y'all fit. Okay. Put you right there. Thanks for being patient while I set this little chat thing that you get up. I just want to since I'm gonna post this on my other channel, I wanted to include the chat. And this is the only way I could think to do it. Okay, that looks a little neater. We're gonna have to what you doing?
I just been saying, don't y'all always look at your teeth?
You can't see that in that phone. Scoot over. Scooch. We ain't got but this much room. Okay, we have a call-in number. Let me see if I can cut and paste the call-in number in here. I'm gonna do this. I'm new at this. Y'all is going in, huh? Y'all going in on Lil Mo and Shakana. And I like Lil Mo and Shakana. Those are my friends. Let me call in first. Let me see how this works. I don't know. Right. Good. I'm the only person. So the call-in number is I wanna hear. 514-713-0130. Oh shit, I can't pin the number. Okay, the call-in number, I put it in the description box. There's a call-in number and there's a pin number. Zills, can you repost it? Like YouTube won't let me pin it. 4893. Oh shoot, we got a call-in number already. I'm scared. Josh, you gonna answer the phone? Josh, you not gonna answer the phone?
So it's a call.
We got a call in. Somebody's on the line. Hold on, I'm going. Hey, we gotta turn down the TV first.
How do you answer?
I'm just testing this out.
Hello. I'm doing fine. How are you? What's your name? Hello. Well, how do you answer?
Then you ask the next one. Yes, we hear you clearly. Hold on, let me turn it up a little bit.
Why your phone on?
I didn't put everybody on the line. I'm doing what Khia did.
Okay, hey, I'm no nonsense in the chat room.
Okay, hey, no nonsense. Okay, hold on now. Wait. Wait. I want to do.
How y'all doing? Oh my goodness. When I
Okay. Okay.
It's a delay, Michelle.
Okay. Can you hear me now? This isn't working, Zeals. I have 3
I can
people.
hear you through because I'm watching you.
Okay, turn it down on your computer and just talk to me through the phone.
I can't hear you on my end on the phone. I'm using a home line phone, a landline. I mean.
Okay, can you hear me now? Oh, my phone on mute. Oh shit.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. Okay. I can hear you now.
Okay, good. My phone was on mute. My bad. Zills. I'm sorry. Wait. I'm trying to make sure. Play entry tone. Okay, so when people call in, this is my first time using this, so please bear with me. So you're no nonsense in the chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what'd you think? What'd you think about? Well, first of all, we watched Gag Order. Shout out to Khia.
Yeah, Khia was good.
I ain't watched it.
You watched a little bit.
I ain't watched Khia.
Scoop over so you see.
Why is the thing so small?
Yeah, cause we only have this much for the chat, and I want to like put the chat in there. Okay, no nonsense. I'm sorry. What did you think of Madison versus Khia tonight? Who won?
Khia won, and for Madison, hated it. I wish I had 10 more hands so I could give it 10 thumbs down.
Not 10 thumbs. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And if I could use my big toes, I'd count them too.
Oh, Karma is a bitch, ain't it?
Do you think?
It is. All right, they had Little Mo up there. They should have called her Little Snow. She acted like she was on something.
And let me just say, Little Mo, I would consider Little Mo, I wouldn't say we're friends, but we're cordial. We've talked on the phone in the past, like years ago. So we're cool. So, and I'm cool with Shekinah. So when I saw both of them, I'm like, oh, okay, good for them, And so, but it just didn't work for the little bit I saw. I tuned out. It may have gotten better, but it was just like dry, and nobody was really like, like joking or whatever. I didn't laugh. I wasn't, impressed. Like, ooh, these people are on here. Let me, So, I'm not gonna drag them too much, but.
I do what I normally do doing house stuff. Order food.
That's what Tu Wong Fu and Holiday Heart tried to do to you. I would give $0
Not Tu Wong Fu and Holiday.
I'm serious, a 0. And Josh.
Huh?
Please, Michelle, please let Josh be great because he gives me life. I live because of him.
Josh don't be wanting to talk. Y'all be thinking I be shutting Josh up, but Josh really don't be wanting to talk.
That is totally dependent on my mood. I'm one of the moodiest people you will ever meet.
When you said that farm fashion, I was out.
I am totally moody. But see, the thing is, I don't watch Khia, nor do I watch Tia's Madison. And then, I saw a little bit of the Queen's Court of tonight. But I just feel like it's a low brow for everybody. I think Shekinah should be at the salon doing hair. And I feel like Little Mo should be taking care of her family.
Shekinah's hair looked really nice.
She always normally looks nice. I just think she'd be doing better things. She had a show on VH1. Why is she on YouTube? I think it's very low brow for them. And it's not enough space for all of them to be on that one supreme queen. It sounds like some witches. I just thought it just wasn't great.
They almost fell off the stage, as you see, when Shekinah tried to squiggle in there.
They said that. Did we say that?
Yeah. I just thought it was quite boring. So I started ordering food, and I left and got something to eat.
Yeah, he did. He just got back while I was trying to set up.
I fell asleep. And I'm still asleep. But I woke up when I got this little good old alert. I was waiting on you to come on because, baby, I can't do it.
See, I thought about not coming on because I didn't really want to drag anybody. I didn't, I was just like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you spent all this time spending, I feel like she spent too much time coming from me when she should have been focusing on making that show better. And clearly, that's what happened. But no nonsense, we got like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to get off so if somebody else can get on. I love you guys.
Oh,
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much.
Josh and Michelle.
Thanks, no nonsense. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, who do we have? Caller. Hey, caller, you're on the line. Hello. Thank you for holding and thank you for dealing with our technical difficulties. This is my first time, so.
Welcome. You have to work through the kinks, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you have any hot tea you can bring her?
I do. I'm the one who said I got something on the messy punch. Y'all now do. Y'all live in Atlanta, so y'all should know what the fuck I'm about to tell you. So Larry Reed and his bottom blouse, leotard ass, earring wearing, list talking sidekick, even scamming these people who go to the funeral home and get their funerals recorded on DVDs. So what they will do is they will go to the funeral home, quote unquote, fake life, fake production, and record these funerals. And when the people go home to watch it, they never work.
Oh my God.
So they out here scamming and getting that money.
I told you they over there. They some stunt queens. I mean,
I don't know them. I don't know who they. I want to see their face. I don't know who they are.
You know, Gio has like 5 or 6 mugshots. So,
well, I got mugshots.
They come out commercials, like in the Arms of Angel with the animals and the animal protection. They look like one of them wounded animals.
Did you say the Arms of the Angels? I can't. Not the wounded animals. Well, I appreciate your call. We have like 6 people on the line. I am so shocked right now.
Yeah, no problem. But
thank you for calling in. You are hella funny.
No problem.
Thanks for the tea. Bye-bye. Hello, caller. You're on the line. Hello.
Hey there. How y'all doing?
We're great. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad that you all are on because I know everybody got a vent tonight.
What's your name?
They got to get it out.
So what's your screen name? What's your name? And where are you calling from?
It's Kim, and I'm calling from Chi-Town.
Oh, hey, Chi-Town.
I love Chi-Town.
So.
Yeah, Chi-Town, and I got to come to ATLien. That's a place I've never been, and I want to come down there. I got cousins down there, so I got to come check y'all out.
Oh, definitely. Yes, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of haters and a lot of fakers. But it's some real people here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's some real people here. Don't ever let anybody tell you that everybody down here is scammers and all that type of stuff. It's not like that. There's a lot of good people here. But what did you think? Who won the battle of the web shows tonight? Was it Khia? Was it T.S. Madison? Was it a tie?
This really, you know what? This breaks my heart because I was always team Queen's Court. I wasn't team one side or the other.
Me too.
I like them together, and I really hate how this all turned out. But hands down, Khia. When the verdict is out, it's Khia, and I hate that. I just hate the whole thing of how this turned out. Everybody, the hate just came all out, when this started. So I don't know. It's all messy. It's just all messy.
It is.
And it shouldn't even turn out. They was on a nice little ride. They was doing good, and everybody was like, I even wanted to try to get some people together here in Chi-Town to, when they were together to come. I had reached out to Khia right before all this mess happened to try to see if I could get them to come to Chi-Town, because they got fans all over, because I said they were riding on a really nice high. And then all hell broke loose, and I'm just like, oh my God,
Yeah.
They have reached the peak, and then it's just I want everybody to win. See, that's why I'm just like
I think that's still a possibility.
That's the thing.
But I think everybody's gonna have to get their groove. Like Khia isn't where she needs to be. Her technical situation isn't up to par. You know what I'm saying? And clearly Madison isn't either. You know what I'm saying? They had issues with the sound.
I hear that what they were saying. I tuned in a little bit, to Maddie's court, and the sound, the audio was bad because it was like they was even. I don't know. Somebody was directing them. And they said, get closer to the mic, but it never. I still couldn't even hear half of what they were saying.
Yeah, I couldn't hear a little more at all.
If you can't even hear it, that's half bad right there. That's bad production.
Yeah, and they had plenty. They had plenty of time to get it together. So you can't really. I can't say I feel bad because they had all the time in the world. So,
that's what I'm saying. Put it together. That united we stand, divided we fall. When it was Queen's Court, it was cool, but. This is messy, but Khia did say on her show that she's going to be doing her show may step up even more because she's going to be, I think, at a club.
Yeah, she's going to go live. I think she said the Ivy.
She's going to do it live, so people that's going to just pump it up. So I'm not sure how Maddie's going to, hopefully she can look at it and be able to see where she needs to iron out her kinks. But I think Khia's going to just run with it because she always has, but she's gonna take it to the next level. It looks like.
Yeah, I think her doing it live is gonna you're right, take it up another level and have the audience engaged and more people coming out. I think it's gonna be really cute. I can't wait to see it. I'll definitely step out once or twice to see what's going on.
It's gonna be lit. I gotta tell you though, I'm Team Biggie though. I love Biggie.
Biggie over here scared, honey. We got a thunderstorm, and he is literally at my foot right now.
With the blue ears, I love Biggie.
Thank you.
He's so ham.
Thank you so much. Well, we're gonna go to the next caller, and we appreciate you calling in from.
But I just wanted to. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see how it play out. So everybody can stay in their lane.
Yeah, and again, it may be better next week. I'm sure it takes time, but again, because they took so much time and they hyped it up so much, my expectations were up here, and they came in down here. So I don't know, but okay. Thank you for calling. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oops.
I'm sorry.
Hello, caller. You're on the line.
Hello. Hi, Michelle.
Hi. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Rena, and I'm calling from Ohio.
Hi, Rena. How you doing?
Hi. Well, excuse my voice, too. I have a cold as well. I just wanted to say I was shocked to see Shekinah.
I was, too.
I only watched 5 minutes of it because it was boring. But I want to tell you this. She had did a video, and I had made a comment on her video that I was hashtag for Khia and for Michelle. And I'm not even a blogger. I'm just someone that watches you guys' video. Well, they came after me calling me bitches, sluts, whores, and everything. And I'm not even a blogger. I just made a comment, and I wasn't even rude about it. I was just like, I believe what they're saying. I'm on their side. And next thing I know, I have all these people calling me sluts, bitches, and hoes and traps. So
I don't know what the deal with that is, and I know his ass. And I know everybody supports who they want to support, and that's great. But I just feel like people can support who they want to support and still give people respect. You know what I'm saying? So I was getting the same thing. As soon as you disagree with somebody, as you can see, I disagree with T.S. Madison, and you see what it got me. So
well, I'm just saying, as just a person that watched the video, I got lynched like I couldn't believe. I was bitches, hoes, and you're dumb slut, and all this kind of stuff. So I can just imagine how you feel, and I just wanted to let you know that.
Oh, thank you for your
got beat
support.
down too by her crew.
Thank you for your support, but like words can't hurt you now. But they sting a little bit, but they I just wonder how those people feel about themselves that they can.
It will be 14, 16, 11.
I'm sorry.
Hello? Yeah, somebody just came on our line and started saying 16, 11.
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry, because as people pop in, I have to immediately mute them, and then it's weird, this little conference thing. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm just trying it out right now. But yeah.
Right.
But where are you calling from?
Well, thanks, Michelle. Oh, I'm calling from
Ohio.
Oh, okay, cool. Ohio. But thank you, and thank you for your support. And we'll, we plan to do this a little more often. We're new with it. What happened?
I don't know.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right,
Bye. Thank you. I don't know if I want to read the chat or talk, because this chat is lit.
Hi, you're on the line. Hi, caller. You're on the line with Michelle and Josh.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Josh.
Hello, how are you?
Where are you calling from? What's your name?
From Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, shoot. Ohio is in the building.
Actually, I just got a few things. Actually, I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through, Michelle.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
That is uncalled for. If you see my email, I might got you beat. Because, I had made, the last caller, I guess the new word was, CS, her little fan base. I guess we're the fishy girls now. That's the new trend thing.
Oh, they love that. They love that.
We're the fishy girls.
Mm.
So, but my emails it is ridiculous. So I had to go to my Facebook page, and I kind of posted some of the stuff on my Facebook page, copy it. But earlier in the chat, I'm sorry, I'm a Leo like you, so we ask you guys, for a lot of you guys who don't know, it's hard for Leos to let things go. So that's why when everybody's like, she need to let it go, we be getting in our feelings like we just don't. Especially when we feel like we did wrong.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that about Leo.
And like I said, with me, it's like anytime somebody questions my credibility, I have an issue with that, because I'm gonna keep saying what I gotta say, and I got and then the crazy thing for me is all of these other people, she's recruited all of these other YouTubers and all of these other people who want to get on or whatever, and they're all forming this narrative. Well, Michelle put Maddie's address out first, and that never happened. I didn't put anybody's address out. So basically, they're trying to make it seem like they put my phone number out in retaliation for me putting her address out, but that didn't happen. So, it's
they got this new blogger out, and her name is Lexi. And she's in I'm talking about doing some heavy investigation. It's so crazy. And she got the address, the zip code, and she was it went back to the UPS store or something like that. She was so it wasn't even Maddie's address. She has been doing some deep research.
Well, you know what's crazy is I'm nosy anyway. So when I pulled it, the first thing I did was Google the address, because I wanted to know where it was. And it was a UPS. One was a UPS store, and I think the address for Madison was
a UPS store?
Yeah, it was a UPS store. And the other one was a body shop or something. You know what I'm saying? Neither one was a home address.
And that's what that girl, she was saying on her channel too. It was not. My thing for Maddie is, she's a silent shit starter. What she do is, she puts both. She tries to get a lot of people on her team, and then she steps back, and then she pretend like she don't know all these people are coming after, coming after you or coming after her. Because she could have did this a long time ago. Because all she had to do when the video made that first video about Khia, instead of Maddie making a follow-up video, you know what, he was dead wrong for that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm going to handle that accordingly. But you did what you went there on there and want to try to pull up these speeds and, and do this and do this. And it just, all they're doing was just putting fuel on the fire. These things going back and forth. But if Maddie fan base act like Donald Trump fan base. They just think the best thing. I mean, they're going to make the situation right for her, no matter how you trying to paint the picture, show them like, did you see the stuff that she's doing?
Right.
Like, no, she's not coming up and when she'll say she's not going to make no video or she's not going to talk about Khia or I'm not going to say her name talking about you. But then she said he makes videos and we know who she's talking about. But then people be like, nah, she's not talking about Michelle. Watch Michelle go put up 50 videos now.
Look, but Timothy can do no wrong. Timothy can do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, you know, and I'm not, you know, Timothy can do no wrong as far as his fans are concerned. And, you know, I don't want to offend the entire trans community, but he has disrespected me, and he does not deserve my respect. Period.
To ask you, because I know you know a lot about computers. I know nothing. Now, earlier, so she had this, like, little t-shirt thing up, and the mainly man or whatever. And I was like, well, and I just said I wasn't going to, because I don't really care about her like that or anything. I'm like, well, I'm going to report a flag, everything you do, it's going to be offensive. So I'm going to flag every coach you put up because of her, she flagged yours. That's your coach flag. So I'm like, I'm going to do that. So when I went to her live chat, probably about 20 minutes ago, I went to a live chat, and I was trying to click on, and right beside I wanted to screenshot it, I don't know how to do that, it says hater aboard. Well, how do you see that?
What?
And I don't, it's like, is that, I don't, can you do that? Can they know when I'm on there? Do you know when I'm on the timeline or something?
Well, if you're, I don't know which chat you were on, but if you started to talk, they may have blocked you or something, you know, from previous chats. So if you go back the next day and try to chat, then they may have blocked you. That's the only thing I could think of.
I can still type on there, but right beside where it says chat, and it usually got like the money sign right there. The money sign isn't there. It says hater aboard. That's exactly what it says. Because I tried to, when I clicked on to your chat, it didn't say it. Somebody else got their live chat up, so I went to their live chat. It doesn't have it by
yeah, they probably have you.
Only when I go back to see that.
They probably have you coded in some group that is blocked. You know what I'm saying? In some particular group that gets blocked or something. I don't know. I don't know.
It don't matter to me because I was just on there. They was like hater aboard because I went there anyway. Then after I seen your nose, I mean, I think she I don't know, or sleepy.
That's a shame.
Chicana, I like Chicana, but I can see why they get along. But I can see them two falling out real shortly.
We'll see what happens.
IG deleted?
I don't think I IG that. I don't know.
I didn't want to hold you up. But again, this is Trip from Columbus, Ohio. Y'all got to say the city too, because people don't know about Columbus.
Okay, well, Columbus, Ohio is in the house. And I appreciate your support. And we will do this more often, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
All right,
see you later, John.
See you, darling. Thank you so much. Maybe Instagram just got deleted.
What? Hi, this is Michelle. You know, hi, caller. You're on the line. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Birmingham.
Birmingham,
hey,
Alabama.
Michelle.
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, John.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
I'm a silent partner. I sit in the back and look at all of this mess. Michelle, I see everything you're saying from A to Z. You were dead on point.
I appreciate it. The people who pay attention.
And hiding her hands. She's playing the devil's advocate and she's hiding in plain sight. I watched that mess for a minute tonight. And Josh, what was your assessment?
I thought it was dead boring.
You said what?
Oh, you know what happened to Khia? Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. He said it was very...
I watch GAG Order. And I come on my YouTube channel and check for you every day, Michelle. I'm just going to tell you again. You said that mess was boring. Say it again for the people in the back.
Right, it was very much so boring. And so much talent on one stage, it was very boring.
They started out saying, this is going to be a different format. We're not going to roast and gag, and that's exactly what they did.
I think she's okay. We just noticed, and caller, you getting the tea just like us. We just noticed that Khia's Instagram has been either deleted or banned. I'm thinking her gag order when she did drag Maddie a couple of times, a few times, and I noticed because I was sitting in there too. There were a few people in there saying, "I'm going to report this. I'm going to report this. This is bullying. This is harassment." So I think Maddie's got her mob reporting, just like they reported all my stuff, just like they filed a copyright on my stuff. I feel like they probably.
Does she file a copyright on your stuff, Michelle? I've seen snippets of her videos on several pages. Why aren't those pages reported?
Because they like her, or they say things that are positive to her and didn't disagree with her position. So I mean that, but you know the thing is.
From the A.com and keep reporting, honey, because you know you're doing your thing, honey. I've been following you there for years.
Trust me, I got some things in the pipeline, but what I didn't want to do was give her any more free promotion. So I was just gonna let them do what they do, and karma is real. Things happen. You know what I mean? Like it was gonna explode when it exploded. I ain't gonna have no hand in nobody else's demise. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna not defend myself and talk about what's true on my end. You know what I'm saying?
She got Khia's page deleted.
Yes, and she was trying to get my YouTube deleted, but when she sent the copyright notices, they took 3 videos down. With YouTube, you get 3 strikes. They counted all three of her the videos as one strike because I guess they sent them all in one letter or something. I don't know, but it just only counted as one strike. But I'm in the process of, I've been back and forth with YouTube already. I filed my counter. One of the videos was actually my live video where I was talking about what she said about me when it was in a little box. So, that wasn't, that's free use. So, there's a lot of legalities that they failed to consider because at the end of the day, regardless of if it's her image, that's just like Chris Brown. Like I got a video of Chris Brown and I'm talking about it. Chris Brown cannot file copyright against me just because Chris Brown is in the video. You know what I'm saying? So, she feels some kind of way, that's fine, but she's going about it a little bit wrong and her hands are not clean. So we'll leave it at that. But thank you for calling. We got a couple of more callers on the line.
Okay, you guys keep your head up, honey. Queens don't lose.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye.
She was so sweet.
She is. Hello, caller. You are on the line. Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Michelle, this is Sean Covergirl. I am calling from College Park, Georgia.
Hey,
College Park.
ATL in the house. Finally, we got a Georgia person. A Georgia peach. How you doing?
I am so split. Michelle, I am calling because I didn't watch either show tonight. However, I like Khia. I've always liked Khia. I liked Madison in the beginning, but
me too.
I remember a long time ago, I used to watch her on Facebook, and she would always go after females and, say things like she was gonna have sex with a men. And, it was all this narrative that women were against her. I started watching when she did the Bitchless Dish show because I thought it was a great concept, and I love, her comedic timing on that show and how easy to get her together.
Mm-hmm.
Then they came with the Queen's Court, and I thoroughly enjoyed that because, like I said, I love Khia. I've always loved Khia. I'm from Atlanta. I like Dirty South music.
Right. Me too.
So
yeah.
So basically, my stance on the whole thing is that I can see that when I'm in other people's chats on other people's videos, it's not Khia's fans that are going after Madison fans or saying things about Madison friends or, going to certain people's videos and pushing the narrative to like Khia. It's always Maddie fans that are push the narrative to hate this person and say that this person is not relevant because they don't like Madison.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, that's all I had to say. I just felt like, again, I liked the show. I liked each individual. One person pulled me back. I've always been a fan of the other. And it just showed me, like they're saying, you throw rocks behind your hand, and then your other...
I'm here. Can you hear me?
And then the other, then your fans or your Maddie mob...
And that's exactly what it is.
Other people, supporters. And I don't think that's right.
I don't think it's right either. I told you, imagine a phone number. You know what I mean? Like, in addition to, like, you know, they've been on my Instagram. And my thing is, and I've said this before in other posts where I talk about blogging, a wise blogger once told me a long time ago, you don't let nobody talk about you in your own house. So as far as like people in your comment section, in my comment section on my blog, on my YouTube or whatever, y'all are free to disagree with me, all of that, but you ain't gonna come in my house and disrespect me. So when you come in and be like, this bitch, this ugly hoe, you da-da-da-da, you automatically get blocked and deleted. But if you can like express yourself without doing all that, we good. You know, I expect people to disagree with me. Everybody don't have to agree with what I say. So, you know, I just find with this whole Madison situation, there are a lot of people who, you know, take the initiative to come at you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just for whatever reason. You ugly, you this, you that, you ain't shit, you whatever. And I guess they're making themselves feel better by saying these things. I don't know, but it's just, you know, I just feel like there's a better way to disagree with people.
You know what I also think about this is that at the end of the day,
you don't have to be ugly. It's like, like I said, I'm a fan of both people, and I like both people, but her people that support her make it hard for me to even go and support her. Like, I didn't even, I wasn't even excited for March 19th. I knew Khia was going to be on, but I'd be asleep because I work overnight. And that was the only thing that I was, concerned about, but I was like, I'll catch her on the playback.
Right.
But the people that support Maddie make it hard for me to support Maddie because it's not even just them, it's her. And, I can see her sneaky little tactics. And like I said, in the beginning when I started following her, and then I saw the narrative, how she painted women in general and saying that we were hating on her or we don't like her, we need to blame our men because they sneaking off with that type of person, then, that made me feel some kind of way because
I agree because that's
a whole nother can of worms.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we're not gonna even go there because look, the Maddie mob gonna be over here calling us all homophobic.
I want to say one thing about the Atlanta Housewives.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, and last night me and one of my girlfriends, we was on the phone. We were talking about the show, and she was just saying how she didn't understand.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, she said she didn't understand how Sheree was basically, trying to be an ally with Kim or whatever. So I had to remind her that in the beginning when the show first came on, it was her, Deshaun, and Lisa Wu. They were all this behind the gate. They were all NFL football wives. And Nene was just this girl with this regular 27 piece. And I just remember that when it first came on, Sheree had a party and she didn't invite Nene and she kicked Nene out the party.
Yeah, she left her name off the guest list.
Because now you are the girl that don't have it all. Nene seemed to have it all compared to how the show started. Nene became the fan favorite. And it just seemed like when I was watching the show last night, her and Kim tried to meet up with
bitch queen.
To try and make them an ally. To try and make Kim be an ally for them.
Right. I agree because
These comments are hilarious.
I'm sorry, we try to read comments and talk at the same time. But I agree. Like I just feel like Kim and Sheree are basically, they're allies gunning for Nene at this point. Like if you notice, every single time they get together, the first thing they do is talk about Nene. Even when Sheree got with Candy, if you notice, Candy was like, she forgave Nene. The apology was good, but her bandmates were the ones who decided not to, have Nene on the tour or whatever. But, Sheree was kind of like trying to force the hand with Ken. Well, don't you think that, I think, it was wrong. And I think you should tell it, so I feel like Sheree was constantly trying to get other people to gun for Nene as well. So I saw the beef forming a long time ago. So that's why I wasn't surprised when they got online and was going at each other. So
I'm laughing at you, too pretty to be petty.
They are.
I didn't go read these comments.
Right.
They are hilarious. They talk about housewives. It's hilarious. Well, thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate it.
And where are you calling from? Did we get where you?
Atlanta.
Oh, it's College Park. That's right.
Yeah.
College Park.
I thought you knew.
Right.
ATL, Shawty.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much for taking my call.
Thank you for
All right.
calling.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, caller. You're on the line. I need some hot water.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, girl.
Warm it up.
Hi, Andrew.
I'm good. How you doing today? Where you calling from?
Okay, good. Michelle, I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And I'm a new fan of yours.
Oh, thank you.
Like you, I didn't have a dog in this fight, but after watching, and I mean really watching, going back, watching everybody's post or whatever videos on, I'm talking the Justin and the Stanky Dineva and all of them, right? I'm trying to figure out why was your blog or your video different from anyone else's? Like everybody, like people that you guys probably don't even know were commenting on the Queen's Court and Khia leaving, and you're the only one that was just being thorough and got the documentation, but you were still doing the exact same thing. So I'm trying to figure out why they so mad at you. Why they pick you to come after? Like I'm still trying to process that. I can't get past that.
I'm going to tell you why they came after her. One, because Michelle has a larger platform on other services besides YouTube. And when she came in YouTube, she started making noise. And the people who had been there for months and years or whatever started getting nervous that she was going to take over YouTube like she owns the internet. Every single television show that is on, that does any type of gossip, from TMZ to Wendy Williams to The View to Good Morning America, always says straight from the A when it comes to celebrity gossip. And so they were afraid that she was going to come in and make more money than them. So they were intimidated. In addition to that, she came and called this lady a liar with proper receipts and not just gabbing it off at the mouth. So when you can call somebody a liar, you saying, this is why I know they lying, people have an issue with that. And I think that's why so many people came up against her. That's why Madison was so upset, because this lady just not calling you a lie and just saying it. She got receipts and showing everybody that you are a liar.
Well, after doing my due diligence, she was the nicest one, because everybody else was like, saying all horrible things, not so nice things. But Michelle was just like, oh yeah, and I like both of them. I like the show. I mean, I didn't get anything malicious out of what she was saying at all. And I'm not just saying that. I am a fan now. I'm gonna be honest, but I didn't get, what I'm saying? Like I just. It was introduced to you from Queen's Court, from after you made the video or whatever. And so, but I didn't get anything malicious you saying. That's number one. And number two, that you, and I'm really upset about this, right? You and what's his name? Alexander. I call him the real king of Reed. Like I'm trying to figure out, like, when you were saying. At first you were like, nobody, like, I'm not going to bring him into it. I'm not going to bring him into it. And then he said that you said, oh, he's trying to get his foot in the door. I don't feel like you was being malicious when you said that.
I wasn't.
He was on his video saying that you were being malicious. And so I had to go watch it not once, not twice, but 3 times. Again, I'd like to do my due diligence. Like, I was like, she was not being malicious. I didn't feel like you were being malicious at all. So with that being said, she is not your friend. So
I know. Oh, I know. You know, everybody was telling him that night to call me. Everybody was like, call Michelle, call Michelle. And if you recall, if you following all the situation, all social media, I went on Periscope from the bar. And I was like, what's going on? Like, I'm not surprised, you know what I'm saying? But I'm disappointed. And that's what I said. So I actually called Alex from, you know, that night. And, you know, we had a long conversation, and he actually apologized. And I, you know, again, I ain't even trying to even mention Alex, but after we talked, it's like he was going harder. Like he was going, you know, celebrating that my YouTube, you know, that Maddie had filed a copyright and doing all kind of shady stuff. So I blocked him from all my social media, and it seemed like he was going harder. But I guess as people was like calling him out, you know, he changed his mind or something. I don't know, but I'm taking none of his calls. I ain't talking to him. He ain't got to ever worry about me.
I can't believe that. He was like, yeah, since I'm trying to get my foot in the door. Yeah, that's what she said. I'm trying to get, I'm like.
But here's the thing. Alex did a Periscope right after I told everybody that, you know, about the text and my phone number being released. Alex did a Periscope and basically co-signed everything I said and said, Michelle's telling the truth. You know, it was a kiki. We did it. Just told the whole thing. So from my perspective, I thought since he had went on Periscope that it was okay to say the text came from Alex. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I was like just. So I've been out of town with my mom, whatever. I hadn't been on Alex's scope. I ain't been talking to Alex. You know, because we ain't that kind of friend. You know, I talk to Josh every day. So I had no idea that he was feeling some kind of way about me telling this story over and over again. Because my story didn't change. It was still Alex sent the text. Yes, Alex sent the damn text. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if he felt some kind of way, he felt some.
He did that only after he made the Periscope.
And only after he talked to Maddie. And you know, you can put them dots together yourself. So.
Oh, yeah. Stevie Wonder can see that. Well, they say he can see now, so I guess that wasn't an example. But, and let me tell you this, girl. I'm not gonna lie, baby. I be on thinking I need to ask for you, baby. You know, he's talking about he doing real estate now, and he got a check for $1,500. So I'm over there, I'm gonna know, well, how much did that Michelle get? I would go to the.
Joshua! You're supposed to restrain yourself.
Listen.
No, I'm just saying, he always talking about, I felt like I was racial profiled, and you know, I do real estate now. You know real estate. If you can't keep a roof over your head. Okay.
It's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. That's all I gotta say. It's all entertainment. You know, these characters online, just take what they say as a grain of salt. The story is funny and just move on. But you can't really dissect it, because once you start dissecting it, you're going to look at them sideways. Everybody tell you.
Listen, wait.
I'll let y'all.
Wait, ma'am. You just took me out. You just took me out. You just took me out. I needed your phone call. This was so funny. Oh, my God. I said,
well, I'm just being honest. I have to look at him cross-eyed, baby. I can't look at him straight. You know, not even side-eyed. You got to cross and look to see him clearly. Because he's something else, baby. He is, yeah. But, hey, listen, I support you 100%. We keep it classy and not trashy. You're absolutely right. Miss Madison, baby, she that chicken throw that rotten and hide her head and try to get everybody. And, this is another thing I wanted to take, and then I'm done, I promise. Why is it that you cleared you said one of your videos after doing my due diligence? Because I was like, when did she say she was talking about the whole tribe? I mean, not tribe, but a community. Why is she said, I'm talking about Timothy. I'm talking about Nancy. She was being very specific. She was very clear in what she said. But she's not talking about the whole community.
But here's where the hypocrisy comes from. Because think about it this way. When Madison was trying to come for my vagina and my uterus and calling me stank this and stank that, he claims he was just talking about just me, but he ain't never say my name. But when black women got offended, all of his people don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? But when black women got offended because here's this man who's trying to be a woman who's talking about women's vaginas and uteruses, then all of a sudden I'm just talking about her. I'm just talking about one thing. So why is it okay for him to talk about just me, but it's not okay for me to talk about just him? Like, insults are insults. They both were wrong. Like I said, I apologize for calling him an it, but at the end of the day, me calling Timothy a man when Timothy himself calls himself a man is not a diss to an entire community, period. It's not.
Well, let me tell you a little something about me, yeah. Baby, if you step on my toe, I'm going to cut your head off. There's no rules in war.
That too.
I'm worried about your feelings.
That too.
I never know nobody to be getting into it. Talking about, well, let me not say that because it might hurt your feelings. No, motherfucker, you say, what my pussy say? Well, I'd rather have a stinky pussy than a shitty ass.
That's true. That is true.
I'm just telling you. So
and I died when Khia said that. Like,
they go through like Jesus gave it to Moses. There are no rules in war.
right.
When you are going against someone, and you did not, and clearly you did not say, you were very repeatedly saying, I'm not talking about the whole community. I'm talking about this specific person. Mm-hmm. Like that guy Sean Bradley said, take the gender, take your sexuality out of it. Mm-hmm. I'm talking to Mr. Timothy over here. There's no rule. They were saying you were wrong for putting your picture. No, baby, she's coming with those badges. That's what she's supposed to do. It's all in war. You want to win.
Yep, you're right.
We want him to wave that white flag with the doodle stain on it.
Ooh, you're right.
That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much for your support.
Have a supporter out here, Miss Michelle.
I sure appreciate y'all, because sometimes I be feeling like I'm on my own fighting this war. But no, I appreciate y'all. I really do.
Girl, I be out there fighting for you, Miss Michelle. I'm telling you. And see, y'all fucking thinking I need was trying to be under the gun, under the radar, but I be on her kid's butt. You better stick to the housewives and the whatever else. If you do anything outside of that, I'm on. Where's Michelle's money, girl? Like, I'm getting paid.
Shit, I'm looking for them, the IRS and everybody else, child. So I'm just trying to get mine before they get theirs.
Well, okay. Hey, you a cutie, y'all.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for calling. We really appreciate it.
I'm sorry?
I said, we really appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much.
No problem. You guys have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, caller. You're on the line.
Michelle, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, Josh.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
This is Shay, y'all sister, man.
Oh, my God. How are you?
This who? This Shay?
I'm good.
Oh, my gosh, Shay. I stand for your comments, child. I stand for you. I'm like, oh, Shay.
Let me tell you, I was like, I got to call him. I know it's late, but I had to call. I didn't get my notification, by the way.
Oh, dang.
I'm going to deal with that with the YouTube.
Right.
Let me tell you, I'm already on your team because I am probably one of the only few people like the lady Yaya.
Uh-huh.
I followed this whole train of events, and you didn't start doing nothing with your job. Mm-hmm. And I was just telling somebody else, I think what happened was, first of all, they got pissed off because you was on that. You put out that stuff with Gio. He got upset and got in his feelings because he tried to make it seem like you called him a punk.
But I didn't. I said, is this the messy punk?
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
What I told her was, I said, Piers Madison came out her mouth and she was like, oh, a bitch is for every man, woman, and child. I was like, well, I could say the same thing for punks because obviously I'm not walking around on them poor legs. So that means that if you're trying to say that somebody a bitch, you basically trying to say you see a behavior that's like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see a behavior that's like a punk.
Right.
That doesn't mean that I'm up here trying to make it seem like I'm calling you out because of your gender, because that's where they try to take this. But I honestly think that's why I told you. I think they picking on you all because she was trying to stay relevant for 3 weeks because they plan backfired on that.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that too. I honestly think that they thought that I was going to blog about her instead of like video about it. You know what I mean? So if, my blog has more weight than my YouTube channel, and like, if I was to blog about it, then people could Google it and her name would be, famous. It's on Google forever until I delete it or whatever. And so I felt like she wanted me to blog about her, and I didn't, I wouldn't, I won't, and I still won't. But I talk about it on YouTube all damn day since everybody else talking about it on YouTube. So that was,
You're doing the right thing with that.
Yeah.
You're doing the right thing because you don't let her take over your side. And that's another thing, too. They try to make it seem like you're irrelevant. But like I said from day one, if that's the case, then why is it that we even talking about it? Why did you check her? Why did you try to come for her out of all these people?
Everybody knows that, and I'm kind of sensitive. I can admit I'm sensitive, and I tell Zills all the time. I'm like, why are all these people on YouTube making videos about me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, all these people.
They making the videos for the same reason that you're making the videos, and everybody just need to be honest about that. The reason why everybody on it is because everybody's out. They doing this hustle.
Right. And they're so outraged about me making money. Like, it's like she's making money, talk about Maddie, using Maddie stuff and all of this, which I didn't do. Everybody know we talked about that. I changed it, and I told you why I changed it. But anyway, that's irrelevant at this point. But it's like, how are you making a video, making money on a video about me making money? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. So I just like, okay, well, I'll just accept
it. Don't make no sense.
But again, I guess.
I didn't even tune into. I'm not giving her no free promotion on my end, T.S. Madison, because I don't like none of that stuff that I saw. And see, people did not pay attention to all that manipulating because they only paying attention to whoever they following.
Right.
But see, me, I'm just a legit fan of YouTube, so. I didn't know that this would go down. I follow you. I didn't know that they were going to start messing with you or that this was going to be a thing. I just follow your commentary.
I didn't either. Like, I didn't know it was going to be as big as it did. And then when people started this whole homophobic, transphobic, then it got bigger. And then I got all the trans over here calling me bitches and hoes and gorillas. And, you know what I mean? So it just got bigger. But every day it was something different. So, whatever. And
I told you how they were trying to check me. Make it seem like, you gonna say, they say to me, I see you under all these people. First of all, I didn't know that Alex died. I never even know. I heard you say Alex. I didn't even know who you was talking about. So there's no way I'm under everybody's video. But like I told whoever that crazy person was, for you to know that, you got to be under these same videos. Because how you know I'm coming.
Right.
They're going to put my feet on people's neck when I want to. Because I don't like when people bully people. And that's what that is.
Right, I agree.
Call back Terrence.
What happened?
He was like, he can't get through.
We got like a couple of other people on the line, but I was just saying we got a couple of people on the line, but I appreciate you. But you go ahead and finish your thought.
I was gonna say I didn't know that she had Shekinah on her shoulders. I'm not going over there to that page. But go ahead, because I know, I want the other people to talk too, so.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
702 Lemire.
Hello, caller. You're on the line.
I'm on the line?
0534.
Yeah, am I? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
Oh, my God. I've been trying to get through, Michelle. I got to come out to your calls. You know?
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling.
I'll count you about a month ago, and I've been watching you every since. I've been watching all your back videos. I just want to say I love watching you. You tell the truth. You keep it 100. So happy to be talking to you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not going to hold you long because I know the other people felt the same way I felt and not being able to get in. But I just do want to tell you, I did watch both shows tonight. Well, I watched all the Khia, and then I flipped over to Mandy Manor. And at the 3 minutes, I had to leave because it was a filler. and they had a kid's chalkboard, and it was just terrible. And you see, God don't like ugly. You reap what you sow. You can't still get some stuff. And things you're gonna come up. You know what I'm saying?
I think Khia did very well by herself. I think Khia did very well by herself, considering, you know, Maddie got 2 hosts over here and didn't.
She did very well by herself, but she always has been by herself. And I was watching some old videos that Pete had posted today, and he showed where the original first court started at, and they had invited Team Madison down during that time, and that was right at the beginning before they finally did a show together. It's a nice receipt, but one more thing I'm gonna say is I really do think Khia can sue Mandy for her slogan, and I say that because about 3 years ago, I think it was Basketball Wives, Tammy Roman had said something about non-factor to Emma Lozana. Emma Lozana made the t-shirt non-factor. So Tammy was going to sue. So everyone had to share her coins with Tammy. So that's the same situation as those 2 people. But anyway, I'm not going to hold you long. Like I said, talk only when I hang up. But I just want to say hey, and I'm just happy I got through, and I'm going to keep watching, okay?
Oh, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. I'm loving this.
I'm surprised. I expected all the trolls to call. I
want the trolls to call. I would love to talk some shit. Yes, call. If you don't like us and you hate us, you think I sound like a fat white gay man on the front porch spitting out tobacco, please call.
Don't do it.
I do. Who wants positive stuff all the time? Give it to me. I'm not sensitive. She is. I don't give a fuck what you about me. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, caller, you're on the line. This is Michelle. Hello.
Hi, are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm sorry. 3999.
Yes, ma'am, that's me. Hi, Miss Michelle. Hi, Josh.
Hi. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm sorry to make you feel any kind of way, but I am not a troll. I am Team Miss Michelle.
I appreciate that. Dang, got a lot of Team Michelle's. I expected Mandy's callers to call.
Well, I'm Team Mandy tonight then, damn it. Y'all can keep kissing her ass.
Whatever. Where are you calling from?
I am Lexi, and I'm calling from Vegas.
Hey, Lexi.
Las Vegas. I just left there a month or 2 ago.
Yes, it is amazing out here, but I just wanted to kind of ask you a couple of questions, Miss Michelle, if you don't mind. One, have you heard about Funky Dineva supposedly being back in Georgia? He's let it slip a couple of times, and if so, are you about to get your money?
No, I have not. I have not heard anything about him being back in Georgia.
He's let it slip. It's come from the horse's mouth.
I don't watch him, so I don't know, and I don't know anybody who hangs out with him, so I don't know. And if he's here, I mean, it's not like I could just like jump him and get my money, because at the end of the day, I gotta I have a judgment. I have to go through the legal process. I gotta get a garnishment, and he's not working anywhere that I can garnish. I tried to garnish AdSense. I tried to garnish his Rush card because he doesn't have a bank account. You know, we already went through all that, but you know. One day, but as long as he owes me, I guess I'll never go broke.
Absolutely. And then another question for you is, do you have any words of encouragement for everybody who's watching you, who's also being bullied, not even by the Maddie mob, but just in general life? I've watched quite a few YouTubers who are depressed, going through things because they are just getting slammed for having an opinion. In
general, like, I just feel like you can't focus on the opinions of everyone else, because everyone is going to have opinions. People are going to insult you. People are going to like come at you crazy. The best thing I can say on how to handle it is just, stay positive and stand in your truth. Like, I don't know. I know it's tough. Like, social media is tough. Hell, I went through it last year before with that Funky Dineva situation. At that time, I didn't have a YouTube. I only had my site, and I collectively decided not to clap back by writing another post, simply because he brought so many people into it that had nothing to do with it. And I felt bad for those people. Not that they did anything bad to me, but it was some things that he said about, certain people like getting beat up and all kind kind of, by their boyfriends and all random stuff that I felt like was irrelevant to our beef. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to continue it, and I just decided just not to say anything and just handle it, legally offline. But I'm still getting the repercussions of the things that he said. But basically, the only thing you could do is just stand strong and walk in your truth and know, people lie about you all the time, and just know who you are.
I got some advice for the bullets. Tell them to kiss your ass. How about that?
That too. That too.
Well, I just saw the comments going up that somebody said I was suspect. For anybody who thinks different, no, I am true Team Miss Michelle.
Oh, thank you.
And I just want to say that, but I do love you guys, and I will give you your time back. Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Oh, thanks for calling, Lexi. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Oh, I lost one. 3001. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. This is Michelle. You're on the line.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, John.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm going to make this really quick. Number one, I'm calling from Virginia.
Hey, Virginia.
What part of Virginia?
And Newport News.
Okay, Newport News.
Yeah, I'm out towards, the beach area.
I know my dad was from Franklin, Virginia. And I went to Captain George early part of this year.
That's country.
Yes, it is country. That's why I talk this way. All my family's very country.
She just called you out, Josh.
I'm originally from Dallas, so.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'm going to make this real quick. I've been keeping up with this whole drama thing. I sit at work and I search YouTube and I watch other blogs. And Michelle, I'm a new subscriber of yours. I've always heard about you, and I've kind of peeped your website, but I actually like what you stand for. And it's really, really easy to drag everybody into a situation, and it's really easy to talk about the next person. But I love the way you have handled this situation.
Thank you.
And I feel like, no shade to anybody, but I really want to just give you some words of encouragement. Like, you are really doing your thing. Like, I applaud you.
Thank
I
you.
commend you. And I even applaud and commend Josh for being a friend, for sticking, by your side through all of this. Because I know some people, when it gets hot in the kitchen, niggas be ready to bounce.
Not that one. I can't get rid of him. I be wanting to get rid of him. He won't leave.
So I just really love the both of you. I love how you're handling yourself throughout this whole situation. And you just keep up the good work, Michelle.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No problem. You too have a blessed night.
Thank
You
you
too.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Terrence, call back. Terrence trying to call in.
Okay, we got, I don't know if this is, hello? Hello, 858858. Oh, okay. They're just on the line. How you hang up somebody? Oops. All right, you guys. I think I emptied all the calls. Hold on. There's still one or two. I'll get back. There's still.
I'll get back to that, don't you?
Yeah. I was on it. But, okay, cancel. Yeah, I mean.
So you want to cover Kim Zolciak last night on Watching House Live of her avoiding these questions?
Okay, so yes, let's do that.
And then we did skip one part last night of the recap of Real Housewives when Candy had a conversation with her mom about Portia.
Oh, yeah. I probably forgot about it. I fell asleep. But with Kim, my problem with Kim, on that, was it the after show when the lady called?
Uh-huh.
And it sounded like a Caucasian lady called and said, what if the tables were turned and it was someone in your house who, filmed bugs? Like, how would you feel about that? And do you know Kim totally avoided that question? What did she say?
She was like, she brought up a story with my daughter Brielle. She sent a video to me because she I'm afraid of bugs, and she just was trying to be funny. It was just between me and my daughter, yada yada. So she totally avoided the question. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, well, I hear you guys. I hear what you guys are saying. I just don't think roaches or spiders had to do anything with the race or whatever and whatnot. Basically, she been lying from Larry King to every show that she's been on. She has told a different story and has lied a different tune. We know Kim to be a liar.
She did dance around every question.
She danced around every question. We know Kim to be a liar. We know, and then Croy's on the show talking with his T-shirt on. You know, it's really embarrassing.
His face was tight.
His face was tight. His makeup was right. I tell you this, it has to be embarrassing to be a Caucasian man and not to be unemployed. If anybody's supposed to have a job, it should be this white man, but he can't get one.
Well, there you have it.
Hello?
Somebody's on the line. Hold on.
You are now unmuted.
Hello? 5122? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello? You're on the line. 5122?
Hi, this is Sharon.
Hey, Sharon. How are you?
I can hear you.
Good. You're on. You're live. What's going on? Where are you calling
Great.
from?
I was calling from Huntington Beach, California.
Oh, cool. California.
Cool,
Nice. So it's late for us.
That's what Bob used to take Michelle on dates.
Girl, I'm calling from the OC, and I have a question to ask you.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
I wanted to know if your vlogging class would cover or address people who don't want to do, like, vlogging about celebrities. And
Definitely, because blogging is not all about celebrity. Like, I chose celebrity because, you know, it's a niche. And I don't do all the celebrity. I just do, like, Atlanta and things like that. But at the end of the day, like, you could blog about chicken coops and make money if you know, there's an audience for everything. And I like to tell a story. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's what I wanted to get to, because I want to vlog about healthy lifestyles. And again, I'm no salt BP, and I'm sure, and you also know about me through Phil.
Oh, okay, you're Miss Robert. What's your name? I'm gonna say it. I didn't want to say, I didn't want to say your whole name, whatever. But okay, good. Yes, I do know. Okay. I feel like I'm sorry?
I said, well, that's great. I'll sign up for the class, because I didn't know if it was just for vlogging.
Oh, no, it's not just celebrity. It's not just celebrity.
Intricacies I would like to know about the internet, about YouTube, how to go live, how to do what you're doing tonight.
Okay. You could definitely. I mean, we're adding that. Like I said, we're coming up with a list of things that we're gonna cover. We may not cover it all in the first class. I'm sure there'll be different segments. But you know, we'll start at the beginning and go from there. But definitely, it'll be different topics, and you can blog about anything, not necessarily celebrity. So definitely, look forward to working with you.
Okay, great. I'm gonna go on and sign on.
Okay.
And shout out to you, girl. Keep your head up. Shout out to Phil. He's been great.
Zills is awesome.
He gave me that 10 articles. I'm like, oh.
Zills is a superhero.
But it's all good.
All right. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Sign up for the class, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye. So you want to talk?
Currently the only person in this conference.
Okay.
You are now muted.
You already talked to him.
Who? Oh,
You are now
That's me.
unmuted.
that's me. Where is music coming from?
You are now muted.
You done taking calls?
I guess so.
You are now unmuted.
I'm sorry, y'all. Where is music coming from?
I'm guessing that's the music they hear when they on hold.
But I'm not on hold. I'm me.
You still on a conference call.
But I'm the only one there.
That's why you're hearing the music. I don't
Okay,
know.
fine.
Don't
Let me
ask
hang up.
me.
I'm just
No,
gonna
I
hang
don't
up.
know. You asked the wrong
Okay,
person.
I hung up. Or do I need to call in case somebody joins?
If y'all want to call in, let us know you're trying to call and we'll cut it back out.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we were talking about you wanted to address like Candy talking to Mama Joyce about Portia.
About Portia.
Okay, let's talk about it because I don't remember because
Okay,
Candy,
so when Mama Joyce came to the house and Ace hopped up in the high chair, which was such a beautiful little son.
Yeah.
She was telling her mama about the trip, about what Kim did. And then she talked about Portia, and Portia left the trip early, and Mama Joyce was like, well, I sat down and talked to Portia, and I feel like Phaedra really had Portia's head. And she was like, well, Mama, I feel like Portia still had her role in it too. But she's like, no, I don't think you really realize how Phaedra really had that girl. So I guess some of the stuff that maybe they cut out, that maybe we didn't read, maybe Portia told her more than what we got to see.
Yeah, and I figured it was more than that simply because, they had to make a choice between Phaedra and Portia. But again, a lot of it had to do with economics, and the other things had to do with the extent of the situation and who all was involved. Like, Carlos and Phaedra and, all of that stuff.
Corey got his fat sucked out his ass and put on her lips.
I hate you, Josh. Shut up.
Her lips did look horrible last night. Watch her after live. It looked horrible.
They look horrible every day.
Kim is very suspiciously racist.
Suspiciously. Try a hot toddy. I'll do that when I get home. I have nothing here.
You didn't bring a cough drop?
I didn't bring a damn. Wait, I don't. People said I was sucking on cough drops too loud in the last video.
Well, don't be ghetto with it. Just be buckhead with not bankhead. There you go. You put some hot water.
A hot water and a cough drop?
Yeah, that's all you need.
That sounds nasty.
It might be nasty, but it's what you need to get better.
Hot
we ain't about to keep sitting here right here sound like Fantasia. You better take your cough drop. You better take your cough drop.
Oh, so I'm really upset about Khia's thingamabobbit, her Instagram being.
And then the thing is, she probably don't have the tools to try to get it back.
She don't. I need to reach out to her.
I hate that too. I don't want anyone to lose over this stuff because it's not really that serious.
Yeah, I think it's real shady too.
Yeah, I think it's very shady, very sad. Everyone should be able to have a platform to have an opinion. And just because you don't agree with a certain person doesn't mean you get to shut them down. I think that's horrible.
Well, I think that's what they did was, wait a minute. Nope, that's another channel.
It's gone.
She has a second channel. This is her second channel.
That's her second?
What's her other channel? She got a GAG order channel, Instagram too. Yeah, but the other one is gone. We already know Maddie be dry snitching, honey. We already know. I'm gonna help her out. I'm gonna reach out to her and see
I hate that.
What I can do because she can file counter notices on whatever notice she got for the reason that they took it down. It might take 30 days or more, but
she probably don't know how to go live on YouTube.
I don't think she
the
does.
lady's 60. Look, it's out.
She is not.
Okay, 58.
But she got kids. Like, why kids can't show a house? Somebody can show a house.
So how to do? I mean, sometimes you're just out of touch with the internet. I am. Man, I'm just 30.
Okay. Well, you guys, I certainly appreciate this little chat, and I'm going to enjoy reading these damn comments because these comments are off the chain. Is there anything else you want to talk about while we're here? No? How many people in here?
What else can we talk about?
Let me see.
Come and talk to me.
I don't know where to find it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, you guys, in closing, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel for more. We'll be doing, now that we know how to do call-ins, we'll definitely do more of them. I definitely appreciate all of these supportive calls. I didn't expect as many as I got. I mean, shoot, I thought that y'all was gonna call cursing me out or something. I really appreciate the support. Don't forget, in the link below, I put a link to the mailing list for the blogging course. Sorry if I'm smacking.
They saying something, we can't see it.
What do you say?
I guess that's when people coming in late. These comments are hilarious.
We talked about Maddie's show already. We're not going to talk about it again. We just took about 50 calls talking about it. Biggie wanted to say goodbye because he don't like the lightning and he's scared.
His ass ought to be outside, tied around a tree. That's why all the dogs belong outside. I don't know why you people, y'all so rich. Y'all get so much money. Y'all want to bring the dog in the house. Dogs belong outside.
Well, why would you talk about dogs?
That's what my grandma had her dog at. Ram tree named Rambo. And it was a ring around the tree and in the yard where he stayed at. We throw food out there. You go buy him food from the store.
Anyway, you guys, there is a link in the description if you want to get additional information about the blogging masterclass that's currently in production. Well, not in production, but we're developing it. So, once we get everything solidified, we will notify you on the wins, the wheres, the how. It's going to be a webinar, and we're going to talk about different topics, blogging, how to blog, where to start, what to do, all of that. So, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and we'll do another call-in show. Hell, we'll do one every day since people pissed off about me coming on YouTube every day. We're going to do one every day. We'll call, we'll talk to the people. So I can give y'all at least 30 minutes. I don't know. Sometimes I don't keep feeling like combing my hair. And people get in their feelings when I get online, don't comb my hair. So did you see that?
These comments are hilarious.
Yes, God is real. God is good. We appreciate it. Karma is real. All of that. This video has gone on for an hour and 22 minutes. I am going to definitely reach out to Khia, and we're going to try to get her back online and see what we could do to do that, because you don't win when you play dirty, and there's a lot of dirty shit going on. But again, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it every day since everybody get pissed off about us talking about it. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for calling in.
Bye, you guys.
Bye. Thank you, Josh. Josh.
Zills. That was meant for you.
Super villain Zills, Superman Zills. We appreciate you for cutting and slashing in the comment section. We appreciate all the calls. We appreciate everything. And I am, for the people who missed it, I'm going to re-upload this to my other channel, my ATLien channel that I told you temporarily is down right now. But have no fear. We will be back again soon. Thank you.